Let's play this game of hearts, breaking screens with love and smarts. Every click tells a story in this grand adventure's glory. Chat scrolling fast with rapid fire. Gossip fuels the burning pyre. Every laugh's a synergy, building bonds in virtuality. Let's play this game of hearts, breaking screens with love and smarts. Every click tells a story in this grand adventure's glory. Chat scrolling fast with rapid fire. Gossip fuels the burning pyre. Every laugh's a synergy, building bonds in virtuality. Let's play this game of hearts, breaking screens with love and smarts. Every click tells a story in this grand adventure's glory. Joystick dreams and leveled up schemes. Reality's not as fun as it seems. Together we'll conquer the final boss in this world where we're never lost. Let's play this game of hearts, breaking screens with love and smarts. Every click tells a story in this grand adventure's glory.
A ver, listo, estamos aquí. A ver, solo déjenme revisar una cosita. Tenemos descuentos, creo. No sé. En fin, Oli. Sé que he estado desaparecido un tiempo, pero he estado con mucho trabajo. Así que ya nada. Volvemos hoy más o menos a programación habitual. No sé cuántos días, porque tengo que programar algunas cositas más para el trabajo. Pero quería ver mi novela. Así que sí, soy una señora y tengo que ver la continuación de mi novela porque si no, ya no puedo vivir, güey. Todo, están que me inundan a memes y no puedo verlos, no puedo abrir la mitad de redes sociales porque quiero ver qué está pasando aquí en el juego y no puedo. Ya, a ver, lo único destacable que hemos hecho así como que de mientras ha sido que he ido farmeando un poquito y pues así quedó la Yechuchón. Quedó con 3000 de ataque, 171 de daño crítico. No sé si es bueno o malo. Sé que podría llegar a más, pero no encuentro. Y conseguí su arma. Así que es lo que hay. Esas son todas las actualizaciones que puedo darles de lo que he hecho en el juego porque no he hecho nada. Así que vamos a empezar, ¿ok? Mi idea es hacer la historia principal esta vez y después volver a la programación habitual tratando de acabar Hades. Y luego ya veré qué seguimos subiendo. Ya veré qué será la siguiente serie, pero depende de mucho pues del tiempo que tenga, lo cual nunca es seguro. Pero bueno, no sé si se conecta alguien hoy, pero igual quiero hacer la historia, así que no me importa. No, no se importa. No, no se importa. Y sé que he perdido algunos eventos porque no he podido hacerlos, o sea, directamente no he tenido tiempo ni de hacer los eventos. Que sé que hay algunos activados ahorita, pero sé que perdí alguno que otro. Porque yo me acuerdo que mientras como hacía esto diariamente, aquí sabía ponerse un NPC con verde y ya no está, así que intuyo que se acabó ya ese evento. Porque no recuerdo haberlo activado. El del dominio que hicimos la otra vez también que me equivoqué, pues también ya desapareció. Ahora, otra cosa que no sé es que ahorita estoy en proyecto de subir a Shao. Pero no sé si convendría tratar de sacar su arma o me aguanto a las idols y no sé la verdad. Bueno, la idea es que voy a intentar sacar a esta mujer. Pero como no estamos en eso hoy, no pasa nada. Vamos a la historia principal directamente y lo dejamos ahí. A ver, estamos por acá, vámonos a la J. Ponemos en la trama principal. Seguimos trama principal. Y a ver, ¿qué se arma? ¿Sí? Pero si alguien ve esto en YouTube algún día, que no creo sinceramente, pero ¿qué tal fue fin de año para ustedes? Sé que solo estuve un día después de fin de año y luego ya me desaparecí hasta ahorita, que estamos ya casi a 16 de enero. Pero bueno, mira, para mí ha pasado muy rápido enero, así que, wow, he estado con mucho trabajo, supongo yo. Hey. Oye, guays, por fin llegas. De que están hablando, chismeando, mintiendo, diciendo mentiras, es todo lo que están haciendo. Ocupado por su hermano. Espera, no creo que sea eso. Así te dice unos, ¿qué sé? Pasteles de osamento. No sé si serán de tu agrado, pero te gustaría probarlos. ¿O por qué no? Pues no dice que no a un pastelito. Estás a punto de entrar en el modo inmersivo. En este modo no podrás avanzar en otros encargos ni cambiar de capítulo de la trama principal en el sistema de viaje. ¿Quieres continuar? Ah, efectivamente. Nos vamos a la trama principal, amiguitos. ¿A poco si chambeas? Sí.
Wow,
Oye,
your
paso
osmanthus
chambeando casi
cakes are
el
so
90% del
good.
tiempo. Es el problema de
So
ser profesor.
soft. But isn't this a little
Tienes
too
6 horas
sweet?
de clases. Y luego es todo el día planificando cosas para los Wombras pedorros.
It is a bit sweet, but there's nothing wrong with a little sweetness.
Really? Sorry, I guess I added too much sugar. I'll make
¿Por
it
qué
much
estaría mal
better
un
for you
pastel
next
dulce?
time.
Los pasteles son dulces.
There's no need to be nervous, Xiaoguang. It's already delicious.
I'm glad you like it.
But I've always wondered, why do you like osmanthus cake so much?
Actually,
¿Por qué
I
le
just
gustan?
like
Pues,
anything
vieja
related to
metiche.
osmanthus. I remember a long time ago, when I just joined Yunhui
Aburrido esperando.
Summit, there was a
Puro
dessert
chat
shop on
GPT,
the
güey,
corner
nadie
of a
se
nearby
escuchará.
street.
Güey,
They made
hice
amazing
todo con chat
osmanthus
GPT.
cakes there.
El
So
problema
I
es
always
que,
pestered
según
my
el
brother to
formato que
get
tengo que
some
hacer,
for
no
me.
puedo copiarlo y
But
pegarlo
for
tal cual.
some
Tengo que
reason,
hacerlo de
I ended up
cuadrito en
with a
cuadrito.
stomachache every time I ate them.
Y haz de cuenta que
So
tengo
my
que
brother
hacer
eventually stopped me from eating
de
them.
15 semanas toda la
Then I
planificación.
decided to try
Y
making
en
osmanthus
cada
cakes myself.
semana tengo que
So
dividirla
long
en
as I
3
made sure
lecciones.
to use the
Y de
right
esas 3
amount of the
lecciones,
right
cada
ingredients,
lección se
I was
divide
fine.
en 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. En 8 cuadritos que no puedo pasar a los copiando y pegando. Tengo que pasarlos de uno en uno. 8 cuadros así. Y son 1, 2, 3, 4 para el lateral. Y tengo que incluir unas
So
imágenes
this is
todas
where you
pedorras
were.
que inventó el
You're
ministerio porque no
Zuzu,
tienen
you're
nada mejor que
back.
hacer y se inventan una imagen
Yeah, we
estúpida
heard something
cada
happened
año
in
para decir que
Wi-Fi, so
chambean
we hurried back
y
as
nos toca
fast as
poner
we
a todos.
could. We just
Entonces
got here
es un
today.
control C, control V,
But never
pero haz
mind
de
that.
cuenta que
I just got
son
word
los
something
8 que te
strange
digo
just
cuadritos
appeared
aquí,
over at Silent
4 acá,
Bay.
ahí son
We
8,
should go
9,
take
10,
a
11,
look.
12. 12 por lección, 12 por 3, son 30 y algo. Y de esos 30 y algo tienes que hacer para las 15 semanas. Y eso tengo que hacerlo por 10 materias. Entonces sí, se lleva un putanal de tiempo. Me tiene harto. Sandra se demoró 3 días en hacer uno. Que me estaba ayudando. Yo hice los otros 9. Acá los pasteles se les llama a los que no son dulces. ¿Qué clase de pasteles comen en Perú, chucha? Me hartaron. Llevamos 9 minutos de directo y algo ya me hartó, no puede ser. Por cierto, aburrido esperando. Oli, ¿qué estás esperando? Lo siento. Entraste en un momento de desfogue. Pero así es siempre, así que tampoco me voy a disculpar mucho por eso. Me vale madre. Ok, y ya no entendí qué está pasando. Mierda, no puse atención por estarme quejando. Sí, no. Ay. Entonces, a ver, explica tu pedorra lógica de que los pasteles son los que no son dulces. Hola mamá, aquí queremos amor, comprensión y ternura. Basta. Flores blancas ¿qué? A ver, intuyo que aparecieron estas flores en la playa por sus poderosísimos huevos. Y nuestro pleito es de, ay, mira, algo raro pasó aquí. Y esto desembocó de los pasteles de osamento por alguna razón. Y dijeron de, no mames, esto está relacionado con Yeshun Wan porque cuando ella se vuelve loca y pierde la cabeza, también se vuelve blanca con el mismo puntito. Entonces, fijo, tiene que ver algo con su transformación. Ese es el lore que le vamos a dar de momento. A los que son dulces se les llama tortas. No te voy a rebatir nada de tortas porque aquí no usamos la palabra torta, sinceramente. Así que ni idea. O sea, yo me acuerdo de Saitama que hace el tortazo serio. Y el chavo que se come la torta de jamón. Entonces yo creo que por ahí sí te toca discutir con los españoles y los mexicanos. ¿Y los pasteles son los que son de verdura o algún tipo de comida? ¿Por? Yo comí un pastel de acelga. Era heladito. Aquí hay una cafetería que nos gusta mucho ir con Sandra de vez en cuando. Y ahí tienen pues que los cheesecake y los cafecitos especiales y todo. Pero hay un pastel que a mí me gusta. O bueno, no sé qué es. Pero bueno, sería un pastel para ti, supongo. Que es de jamón, queso y espinaca, que es muy rico. Es ridículamente rico. Y vale $2, creo, porque pues nadie lo compra. Y en esa cafetería, pues el pedacito de pastel por lo bajo está en 3.50, $3.50.
How is
Entonces,
this
pues
possible? Those
cuando no
strange
tengo,
white
pues compro
flowers
ese
we
y es
saw
muy
inside
rico.
the
A mí me
hollow are
encanta.
showing up out here too. And is it just my imagination? Or does
Te
it
dije
somehow
que eran
feel
las
like
flores de Saman,
the
güey.
Qingming sword is reacting to them?
Soy una bestia de lore. Tienes el
Yeah,
presentimiento de que
I've
algo
got
muy
a bad
malo va a
feeling
pasar.
about this.
Same. They look exactly like the ones in my memory. If only Ishu and Shifu were here, she'd know what to make of this.
With everything that's
A
happening
todo
in
esto la
Fine
maestra
Heights,
estaba de
it's
viaje, ¿no?
only right for the High
Porque desapareció
Preceptor
desde el
to
anterior
report
arco.
directly to the mayor. That's her duty.
Se encuentra allí de pie, aunque nadie sabe cuándo su mirada aguda, como la de un águila, recorre sus blancas
And including, of course, the mess your brother caused. Yes, Yun. He's brought shame upon Yunque's summit.
Mr. Lu! My brother, he's just.
Yeshun Guang. Facts are facts. There is no arguing them. But remember this. The two of you walk different paths. You have your own burden to bear. Since you've inherited the Qingming sword, you must carry everything it represents.
Exacto, y tú con esos huevos,
excuse
¿qué
me, but
puta madre eres?
Who might you be?
Sorry.
I am Lu Hengzhou. I know who you are. Yishuan's new disciple. As
Sí,
for
sí, el
these
que hace las preguntas
flowers,
aquí soy
they've
yo, hijo de
already
la
been
gran muralla.
reported. So far, they seem harmless.
Esos informes de
Exhibiting no signs of
parece que
aggression.
no son peligrosos.
They're structurally
A
fragile
simple
and
vista parecen
ordinary.
plantas comunes.
No, they're not. I've seen these flowers before, back when the old capital fell. And we also found a ton of them deep inside Limnian Hollow. The weird thing is, whenever we approached them, it seemed to weaken.
Is that so? Then just to be safe, you may clear these flowers away for now.
Okay. I'll
Ah, ¿y por qué tiene que hacer ella? A ver, no que con esos huevos que le están encamando huevadas, no puede deshacerse de unas florecitas de mi viejo meco.
Mr. Lu, please believe me. These flowers aren't as simple as they look. There's something deeper going on. We can't just let them spread like this.
You're not usually this persistent. Is it because of what you've been through lately? Or have you met someone special who's made you start questioning things?
Casi mírate por un instante o habrán sido imaginaciones.
No, that's not it. I just feel like this is too important to ignore.
All right. Tomorrow evening, I shall gather all the relevant people.
Thank you.
Of course, this isn't only about the flowers.
Blancas también es
It's
hora de
also time to come to a
definir
final
sobre las acciones
verdict.
de
I'll need to review everything and make a statement that does right by the disciples of
I understand.
Good. Yeshun Guang, never ever forget who you are, or the duty that comes with your gift.
Recuerda quién eres, Simba, recuerda quién eres. ¿Qué dices tú? Sí, es al revés. Es como los gringos con el limón y lima o algo así.
Let's hope your presence in
No
her
sé.
life brings strength.
Según yo, la lima es la que no tiene mucho sabor y el limón es el que, pues,
Sorry you had to
sí,
see that.
sí se usa en los ceviches.
Mr. Lu's always been that
Básicamente
way.
esa es mi definición de
He
limón.
takes Yunquei Summit's honor more seriously than anything.
Pero también tenemos dos variantes de limón que me imagino que en Perú también tienen. El limón chiquito
who
verde,
exactly is
que no
this
sé cómo se
Mr.
llame,
Lu?
o sea, es limón a
Is
secas.
he one of our seniors at
Y el
Yunquei Summit or
limón,
something?
el amarillito,
He's an
más
elder
grande,
of Yunquei
que es la
Summit.
típica forma de
He's the
limón
one who
gringo,
manages everything when
que es,
Ishu and
pues,
Shifu is not
es limón
around.
real, creo que le decimos acá, si no estoy mal. Ahí sí, no me acuerdo, pero creo que es limón real o algo así.
An elder? But I heard that Yishuan Shifu was the only one from Yunquei Summit who survived the Failum Heights incident back then.
Well, he's more of a guardian than a fighter. Back when everyone left the mountain, he was tasked with making sure the disciples' families were safe. That's how he survived the disaster. I didn't think he'd come here, too. Guess that means whatever's happening lately really is serious.
Feels like he's kind of strict with you.
Well, he always says that since I inherited the Qingming sword, I must live up to that title that comes with the responsibility. He's just got high expectations for me.
A mí se me hace que es
Enough
un
of
viejo
that.
pendejo.
It's getting late, and I need to prepare for tomorrow's meeting. Oh, right! The osmanthus cakes! They turned out a little off this time. It's a promise, okay? See you tomorrow.
Como el wherever. Y entonces básicamente ese señor se crea la gran huevada porque es mayor y ya. Me caga la gente así. Ve, la Dieling, el maestro Ban Yue, Pan, y Xun Yuan, Bel, Dios mío, están todos aquí. ¿Y tú quién chucha eres? O sea, ¿tú por qué te paras al frente? A ver, voy a hacerle la de escándalo. Me rehúso a que alguien inferior a mí me vea desde arriba. Están todos en distintos motivos. Solo se puede participar en la reunión a través del comunicador remoto. Shunguan permanece de pie.
Since everyone's here, let's begin. The purpose of this meeting is to gather what we know, review the current situation, and discuss what to do with Yeshu Yun.
My apologies, everyone. It is a little inconvenient for me, so I'll have to join you like this. When I heard what happened with Shu Yin some time ago, I had planned to return to Phylum Heights immediately, but I received an urgent mission from the mayor. There's been an abnormal disturbance inside Hollow Zero, and as manpower was insufficient, Section 6 and I were sent to deal with it. It's a complicated matter and still has yet to be resolved. I am
¿What?
unable to leave at this time.
Si se lió en la
Mr.
cavidad
Liu has
0 y
given
la
me a
división
rundown of
6
the
y la maestra
situation
están ahí,
regarding the creator.
es
The
porque algún
situation
bicho
is
bien fuerte
dire,
apareció.
so I've also shared this information with the mayor. However, my information is likely not complete. As such, I would like each of you who was there to briefly recount what happened so we can make the most accurate judgment possible.
Long story short, that Miss Sarah from the Exaltists was behind a whole string of events. Her real goal was to awaken the Creator. Meanwhile, Yeshu Yin's so-called partnership with Sarah was just a cover. What he really wanted was to destroy the creature before it could fully awaken. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. He overestimated himself, and in the end he
Es
was
verdad.
possessed by the Creator's power. We ended up having to fight him.
Thanks to Xiaoguang's assistance at a crucial moment, we were able to subdue the monster under the Creator's control and awaken Yeshu Yuan.
Good thing we had the Qingming sword. It made it possible for us to take that monster down and save Senior Ye.
So I've
Señor
heard.
Ye.
Xiaoguang, you ended up using the power of the Qingming sword after all, didn't you?
Así es. Tilly.
I'm sorry, Shifu.
When you inherited the Qingming sword, I told you, Unless it's a matter of life and death, you must never draw it from its case or tap into its power source.
But my brother's life was hanging by a thread, and my friends were in danger. Please, Shifu, tell me, what situation could possibly be more dire than that?
Xiaowang, I'm not blaming you. It's just more than saving others. I'd rather you learn to protect yourself. Let's leave it here for now. Anyone else have something to add?
Though we ultimately prevailed, Yeshu Yuen left on his own in the chaos. We have no information on his whereabouts.
I've also been informed of that. I'll see what I can do to locate him.
High Preceptor, Yeshu Yuen colluded with the Exaltists, endangered Phylum Heights, and brought shame upon Yunque Summit. Surely this can't be brushed aside with just a vague locate him, can it?
You probably don't know this, but before I left, I sent the Qingming bird to Lemnian Hollow to search for him. But the poor thing got trapped there by the Exaltists and only just made it back. When I examined the bird, I realized Shuyan had been trying to send me messages about the Creator, but they never got through. So no, Shuyan never really sided with the Exaltists or betrayed Yunque Summit, and that's exactly why we need to find him. Hear what he has to say, face to face.
My brother must have had his own reasons for everything he did. I know he'd never betray us.
Whatever the case, Yeshu Yuen has done real damage to Yunque Summit's reputation. Still, the details can wait until he returns. We'll deal with it properly then.
I take it you two are finished now? Then let me add something. When Sarah tried to summon the Creator, we saw this really weird black mist appear. And the strange thing is, we couldn't even hit it. Our attacks went right through.
Couldn't hit it.
That black mist is a formless entity. To harm it, you must condense it into a tangible state, just like the creature the Creator commanded.
I see it now. That black mist must be the true form of the Creator's power. I've already discussed this with the mayor. He plans to conduct a discreet investigation through his own channels. For now, we're to stay put. Especially you, Xiaoguang. You need to stay in the temple and focus on recovering. Don't take any more risks.
But
A ver, también, ¿qué vas a
Right,
hacer?
Xiaoguang. You fainted before, remember? You really can't keep pushing yourself like this anymore.
Yeah, Xiaoguang. Since both Shifu and the mayor are stepping in, we can finally take a little break.
The power of the Qingming sword is both the pride of Yunque Summit and the burden of its wielder. Right now is not the time for it to be drawn. You must cherish this power, and use it for the sake of many, not to serve your own feelings. So, I agree with the High Preceptor's decision. Yeshun Guang, you need to rest.
How about we let Xiaoguang speak for herself first? She's the one who's actually going through all this.
thank you, Junior. I want to help with the investigation too. Even without drawing the sword, there must be something I can still do. Please, let me.
No. I've already said this before. If you want to avoid the sword's negative effects, you must stay away from anything related to it. This isn't up for debate. If there are no objections, I'll take my leave here.
Since the High Preceptor has spoken, this meeting is concluded. Thank you all for your...
Bueno, igual vamos a ir a hacer lo que nos dé la gana, supongo, ¿no? No nos vamos a quedar así. Bueno, coméntamelo. Siempre cosas caso. Jeje. Vamos con el cuanto antes. Por cierto, Vacío Shao está encargado de una. Esto que sea mejor que nos preparemos. La leyenda invencible de campo. Vaya. Ok. Vayan, vayan con Dios. Ahí va. Y vos viejo sorete.
Oh.
Hubiéramos sido elegidos como portadores de eso.
Oh.
¿Qué es eso? Las blancas, ok. Ok, hay que ir a destruir las flores, básicamente. Palabras más, palabras menos.
Wise. I'm still a little worried. Sure, Xiaoguang looks fine now, but who knows if that sword's influence might get worse. It won't be good if she really does lose all of her memories. Maybe we should reach out to Ishu and Shifu again?
That makes sense.
Shifu, we're really worried about Xiaoguang. If she really does start showing signs of memory loss...
There's nothing we can do. According to the records of past sword wielders, memory loss itself is a warning sign. Once it begins, the erosion caused by the Qingming sword only grows stronger. And after that, there's no turning back. But, based on my studies, as long as the case remains intact, and Xiaoguang refrains from drawing on the sword's core power, so you must keep a close eye on her condition. Whatever happens, she must never use that sword the way she did before.
Understood. We'll keep a close watch on...
And about what I said during the meeting earlier, I was too harsh. But after my sister, after what happened to my sister, I can't lose another person to that sword. Especially not my own disciple, someone I'm supposed to protect. If only the Qingming sword had chosen me instead.
Please don't blame yourself, Shifu. I know you only said those things.
Hold on a second. That means the Qingming sword actually chooses its own master?
Yes, that's right. The Qingming sword chose every one of its masters. Only those it accepts can resonate with it and wield its power. But even after all these years, no one has figured out what that sword looks for. It doesn't seem tied to strength, talent, or... Back when Xiaoguang and Shuyan joined Yunque Summit, Mr. Liu thought Shuyan showed far greater potential. I once guessed the Qingming sword might choose people with a certain kind of constitution, but that doesn't explain why it passed over me, when my constitution is far closer to my sister's, and chose Xiaoguang instead. We know far too little.
Sorry if this sounds blunt, but if we already knew the tragic fate of the Qingming sword's wielders, what...
This was my mistake. One I'll never be able to forgive myself. After my sister's accident, I devoted everything I had to studying how to suppress the sword's side effects. When I finally succeeded with the case, I naively thought that would be enough. Back then, Xiaoguang had only just joined the sect. She was still a curious child. One day, when she was playing behind the mountain, she wandered into an off-limit area where the case was kept. All it took was one touch, and once the bond is formed, it can't be undone. Until the keeper... If only I'd been more careful with its safekeeping. The case had been successful, and I let my pride dull my vigilance.
I've heard about it. According to Elder Liu, it was just an accident. No one could have known that something as simple as a touch would... Instead of blaming anyone, maybe we should focus on what to do next. The way she looked just now,
I agree. Leaving her alone with her thoughts right now probably isn't good. maybe I should go check in on her?
I still have something I need to take care of. So if you could go keep her company, that'd be perfect. Xiaoguang really adores you, you know. Having you by...
Please, when you see her, tell her I'm
Señorita. Sí, he hecho un vistazo. Por él no te fijas.
Wise?
You looked upset earlier. I was concerned and wanted to see how you're doing.
Thank you. But
Oh, you're both here. Perfect. Xiaoguang, about what happened at the meeting. Shifu asked us to pass on her.
I know. She's only being strict because she cares. I understand that. Anyway, thank you. But
Xiaoguang, I've been meaning to tell you. You don't always have to be the understanding one. It's all right to feel bothered, to feel sad. Anyone would. I would, if I were in your situation. Those feelings are perfectly normal. Nothing to be ashamed of. So, remember, you don't have to carry all of it alone, okay?
thank you, really. I get it. Don't worry, I'm okay.
All right. Shifu also asked us to do something else. A little test for you, actually. She just wants to make sure your memory's still doing fine. Just answer whatever feels right, okay?
Uh-huh? A test? Alright, then.
I don't know everything you two have been, so I'll do the asking. Just 3 questions will be enough.
Okay. ¿Cómo fue el primer encuentro?
Let me think. When we first met, what were you doing at the time?
When we first met... If you mean at Suibian Temple, I think I was trying to rescue that chubby orange cat.
Looks like you got the first one right. So let's move on to question 2.
During that night by the fire, we watched the stars and talked about the silly stuff that happened recently. What story did you share?
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Yunquei Summit, and almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town. I thought there was nothing left worth keeping except the Qingming sword.
Right again! Now on to the final question.
And the last one. What do you like to be called the most?
Wait, isn't this question a bit too sudden?
I know the answer to this one. It's that... you know, that...
Senior?
Couldn't quite catch that. Say it a little louder.
It's Senior. Aw, you're teasing me again.
Perfect. Seems like your memory's just fine. It's getting late, so I'll...
Pues sí que no hizo mucho. Se preocupan por mí. Quedarme como si fuera un cristal que se rompe. Vaya.
It's already so late. Who in the world would come looking for me now?
Okay.
Did I really see that? That shadowy figure? Was it just my imagination? Whatever. I'll just follow it and see what's going on. Huh. There's nothing here. This is Swabian Temple. No evil spirit would dare show up here. It's probably just a thief.
Eso no lo hace mejor.
Oh, there's a cat over there. I'll go take a look.
¿Gato? Es un gato gordo.
Is someone there?
Bye.
Junior. Finally, we meet again.
Wait, I know you.
Surprised? Thought I was your sweet, well-behaved senior? Too bad. The one standing here now is a beast who just wants to survive.
¿Qué?
I've been waiting for you for such a long time, my dear Junior.
You're the one that appeared after she used the Qingming sword, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Your memory's sharp. That's right. I am your senior, Ye Shengguang, through and through.
Could it be your split personality?
If that makes it easier for you, feel free to think of me as such. I'm the one she hides under that perfect obedient mask. The one she refuses to admit exists, but can't erase her other half. If she's the light, then I'm her shadow. If she's the saint high above, then I'm the one crawling through the dirt. She's willing to use that sword, that cursed power, to save everyone, to play the hero. Funny. But
¿Qué
me?
onda?
I just want to live. How can you save others when you can't even save yourself? It's all just a story people make up to feel moved by their own sacrifice. The stupidest lie ever told.
I get where you're coming from. I don't want to see her hurt herself for the sake of helping everyone else.
Fair, you say? You're the very first person who's ever said that word to me. I like it. No wonder she thinks you're so special. But let me tell you something. Every chosen heir of the Qingming sword is expected to become a hero. And yet, people are selfish by nature. Behind every noble reason hides an ugly truth. People want heroes. They raise their banners high, but all they really want is someone else to take the fall. A shield to stand in front of them. Someone to die in their place. But when that hero burns out, when she's spent everything she has, what then? Oh, they'll build a monument, offer flowers, shed a few pretty tears, write poems about her glory, and then they'll wait for the next fool to pick up the sword, to become the new hero. No one ever cares about the person beneath that title, the one who bleeds, who trembles, who... So tell me, If one day that hero stood before everyone and said, "It hurts, I can't do this anymore, I just want to live," what do you think would happen?
Ni idea.
I don't know. But everyone has the right to make their own choice.
The truth is, from the moment that sword chose me, I knew exactly what I wanted. To be anything but a hero. I refused to die before... Oh, did I scare you? Don't worry. I just needed some air. She'll be back very soon. How about I let you in on a little secret? This outfit? I picked it out for her. Pretty, isn't it? Ah, looks like it's about time. She's waking up. Guess we'll talk again soon.
Hold on. I still have a lot of questions to ask you.
Wise? What happened to me?
No sé si decirle. Por que não deveria evitar provocar. Aqui. Sinceramente, queria perguntar-te a resolution. Parece la espada King. La chao.
Hello again, everyone. Remember me? I'm Jill from Krampus Compliance Authority.
No puede ser, hasta aquí tenemos auditoría.
Judgment Division of Tops, the one that makes all the bad guys run for cover. And this lovely young lady must be the rising star of Youngkoi Summit, the current keeper of the Qingming sword herself. We've never really had the chance to properly get acquainted, have we?
Hello. I'm Yashunguang. It's nice to meet you, Miss Zhao from Krampus.
Honestly, the honor's all mine. Finally meeting the legend herself? In person? You know, there are people out there secretly placing bets that you'll become new Eridu's next Void Hunter. They're saying stuff like, she'll be the one to restore Youngkoi Summit's former glory and all that.
What? Oh, I'm not that amazing. I just...
Oh, no need to be modest. For someone as gifted and talented as you, someone who turns heads just by walking in the crowd, being too modest could be considered arrogance.
Please don't say things like that.
I'm kidding. Don't take it too seriously. Still, you're the chosen one, aren't you? And we also have Mr. Wise here. Lovely to see you again, too.
Is it me, or does Miss Zhao seem a little different today?
Aw, looks like you're still getting to know me. My attitude always depends on the relationship, you know. Like today, I came all the way here with a bunch of carefully chosen gifts just to see you guys. But aside from these little goodies, I also brought something you'll definitely want. Information about Mr. Ye Shuyan.
You mean my brother?
Uh-huh. So, tell me, Don't I make a pretty great guest?
You said you have news about my brother? Wait, do you actually know where he is?
Don't get all worked up, Missy. Rushing won't get you anywhere. But your instincts are spot on. I do happen to have a lead on your brother's whereabouts.
Where is he? Please tell me.
Well, that's not very professional of you. In our line of work, it all comes down to equal exchange. I give you what you want, and you give me what I want. Fair, efficient, and perfectly transparent. Barging in and asking for something before offering a trade? That's some questionable manners, don't you think?
I'm sorry.
She's just really worried. It's her brother we're talking about. So, what's your condition? What do you want from us?
Now we're talking, Proxy. A new unknown area has appeared in Lemnian Hollow, and I'm heading there to investigate. That's why I'm here.
An unknown area?
Correct. And to sweeten the deal, I'll throw in a bonus. According to the latest observation data, the area covered by Lemnian Hollow has expanded by approximately 0.002%, accompanied by abnormal miasma activity. This occurred right after your battle with Ye Shuyan ended. So, my theory is that there's some kind of abnormal miasma in that newly emerged unknown area, which is causing Lemnian Hollow to expand. I need your help investigating it.
But why me? If you need help from a proxy, I get that, but what can I do for you?
Because you're the current keeper of the Qingming sword. And I've heard a few interesting tidbits from Dylan, like how the Qingming sword reacts oddly near the hollow steps, and how it was the sword's power that ultimately saved Ye Shuyuan. Also, did those white flowers that appeared in Weifei cause a strange reaction from the sword? Like some sort of resonance?
That's right. The Qingming sword started trembling when we came into contact with those flowers. Wait, how did you know?
I'm just connecting the dots on what we know so far. If my guess is right, the power of that sword, this new area, and the entire Lemnian Hollow are all connected somehow. And those strange white flowers may just be related to the abnormal miasma. So, I need you, Missy, and our brilliant proxy friend here to join me. Of course, as payment, I'll give you the exact coordinates where your brother was last seen. I spotted him right at the edge of that new area.
All right, I'll do it.
That's a decisive answer.
I want to say yes, but Xiaoguang's health. Yishuan Shifu warned us more than—
I'm fine, Junior. You-Type already asked Senior Fufu and the others. None of them have found any trace of my brother. This might just be my best shot.
I understand where you're coming from, but this is too risky. I need to think it over. Miss Zhao, what if it's me and a few other Yunquei Summit disciples who go with you instead of Xiaoguang?
Not an option. Observing the connection between that hollow area and the Qingming sword is part of my research. Looks like you two aren't exactly on the same— That's all right. I'm patient. I can wait. And don't worry, I never force a deal. So, if you decide you do want to work with me, come and find me at the K-Proxy. You're smart, I can tell.
I know you still have concerns, but this lead means everything to me. Don't worry, if Yishuan Shifu finds out, please, I need this.
I don't care if I get punished. What matters to me is your health condition. We know too little about the Qingming sword. We can't take blind risks.
You know, before my brother left, I think I heard him say he said he'd save me. So I think maybe that's why he left without telling, but here I am, pretending nothing happened. stuck here, and I don't want to be the fragile doll hiding in a glass house everyone keeps locked away. I want to give something back. To use my strength to protect the people who've always protected me. I want to return...
All right. If you've already made up your mind.
Thank you. Really, to be honest, I've been meaning to tell you that you're really special to me. Maybe it's the sword, but everyone, my brother and all the people at Yunquai Summit, they all, I know they mean well, but it makes me feel guilty. But you listen to me. You stand up for me. You make me feel respected. Even when everyone else thinks I'm being, that means more to me than I can ever say.
No need to thank me. Whatever happens in the Hollow, promise me.
I promise.
And about what you said, that you don't want to be the one who always needs protecting. Honestly, I'm just accompanying you. That's all. No matter what you decide to do, just know that I'll be by. Will you promise that too? So whenever I look over, I know you'll be there.
Yes, I promise. Whenever we turn around, whenever we look over our shoulders, we'll always see each other there. Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
I knew it. You came after.
Before we go,
Go on.
you said you wanted to investigate because you detected signs of the hollow I mean, would Tops really care?
The moment you learned I work for Tops, you'd start assuming that everything I do is for their benefit. And honestly, that's not entirely wrong. But like I said before, I'm with Krampus does operate under Tops, sure. But our duty is to audit, judge, and enforce the rules. Those useless clowns Tops sent to Phylum Heights before were our judgment targets. So please, besides, the bigger an organization gets, the messier.
So what you're saying?
Don't forget, Krampus is the one managing Phylum Heights now. No matter what happened, like I told you before, in this world, everything comes down to one thing. Equivalent exchange. We've taken so much from Phylum Heights. It's only fair we take responsibility for protecting it, too. In contrast, Yunquai Summit's shining prodigy and current keeper of the Qingming Sword, dear Monsieur Shunguang here, seems to have a much more honest reason for joining the investigation. Oh my! Who would have thought? Turns out a Tops businesswoman like me cares more about Phylum Heights than Yunquai Summit does.
Of course we care about Phylum Heights, but at the moment, the only sign of hollow expansion comes from your readings.
You've done your research, I see. But according to my data, Lemnian Hollow's expansion rate is way beyond normal. Still, we won't know the truth until we go in and take a look ourselves. Don't worry. Once we're inside, I'll point out to you exactly where I last saw Mr. Yeshu Yuan. So, let me summarize the main mission objectives once more. Enter the mysterious new area in Lemnian Hollow. Investigate the expansion and the abnormal miasma activity, and determine the cause. To achieve this, I'll need the help of the most skilled proxy in New Eridu to guide my way. No time to waste.
Okay. Vámonos. Vamos, vamos, vamos. No pierda el tino. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
I checked around a bit. This place used to be an old porcelain mine. It's where they used to process lumite ore. If we keep going forward, we'll probably reach the main mining area.
Oh, no, ahí está.
Heart. That's strange. Did the Qingming sword...
What's wrong? Did the sword react to something? It's not affecting you as...
Don't worry. I just felt like the sword resonated with some kind of...
Looks like the sword really is gonna...
Abnormal miasma detected in
Sí,
this area.
estamos mal en esta zona.
Something's definitely wrong. The miasma around here feels...
You mean the miasma here feels
It's not about the concentration of miasma, but there's something unsettling.
According to my previous investigation, this area is an abandoned mine before you defeated that creature. Okay then, that's enough intel sharing for now. Your sector I'm investigating.
Huh? We're...
According to the principal. Or are you trying to get...
No, that's not...
You're misunderstanding.
Well then, you don't have to go handle your mission, and we'll meet up at the dock later. Just don't keep...
Since she's so... Okay then. The warehouse is right over there. Let's hurry up. Ride the wind. The blade knows my heart. This place feels so dangerous. Why would my brother ever come here?
He must have had his reasons. Once we find him, we'll know for sure.
Guys.
Miasma anomaly
Yes.
is increasing.
¿Otro proxy?
Let's head out. This way.
Wait, am I seeing a bamboo in front of the warehouse?
I can't believe there's an active bamboo in this no man's land. Did it just mention the abnormal miasma? It's just like Miss Zhao said. Let's follow it.
But don't worry, I'll make this quick. The line is drawn. That bamboo must have gone inside the warehouse. Let's go in. Where did that bamboo go? Over there.
Va huyendo.
Wow, you just picked up a new perception technique on your own? That's amazing! I knew you were gifted. Give it time and you'll be one of the best and brightest of Yunquay Summit.
Che, Wise está a nada de volverse un personaje jugable.
Ride the wind. Free as the skies.
¿Por qué todo este espacio aquí? What? Ajá.
Free as the skies.
Ok, hay muchas cosas aquí, pero creo que sigamos en la historia principal y luego yo vengo a revisar.
Alert. Unidentified bamboo detected ahead. Model unknown. Not listed in any new Eridu official databases. Risk advisory. High-level intelligence data construct detected within the target. Its data structure bears partial resemblance to samples in the database, but no full match found. Please proceed with caution.
Error. Data error detected. Attempting to reorganize data.
Whoa! This little guy can speak the universal language! Is it talking to itself? Or did its language module glitch out?
It seems kinda weird. Let's listen to what it has to say first.
Reorganizing. Data. Integrating. Hey, friends over there! I can see you. It's nice to meet you. My name is Lockspring. As you can tell, I'm a bamboo that's a little faulty.
What are you doing all alone in a place like this? Did you get lost?
I must apologize. There's an issue with my memory module, so I'm not even sure why I'm here. When I first became aware, I was already stuck here. I've been wandering around ever since, but haven't found a way out. I even got caught underground for a while. Luckily, I remember the important things. What I am and why I was created. That's enough to keep my mind in order. I was built by one of the first Void Hunters, Lady Sunbringer herself. As you
Sunbringer.
might know, Lady Sunbringer was the chief executive officer of Marcel Group, the very inventor of all bamboo. I belong to an early series she designed, the High Firepower Combat Bamboo, model number GU0001. Sadly, that line was discontinued not long after release due to various issues. After all these years, most bamboo of my model have been scrapped. Perhaps I'm the last of my models still operating in New Eridu.
High firepower combat bamboo. But lots of bamboo can help in combat these days, right?
That's true, but I'm not quite the same. Simply put, my firepower was several magnitudes higher. But don't be fooled by how I look now. I was quite formidable in my prime. But do not worry. My combat module has been non-functional for years. I pose no threat to you.
We're not frightened. It's just the first time I've seen a bamboo with that kind of setup. You've got me curious. What drove Lady Sunbringer to design high firepower combat bamboo in the first place?
Every bamboo she made was designed with a purpose. Some were meant to share the burden of human labor. Others, to bring warmth and company. Lady Sunbringer loved humanity more than anything ever could. That's why every bamboo, no matter the appearance, was made to serve mankind. And for us, the High Firepower Combat Series, that mission, hard-coded deep within our core, is simple and absolute. To protect humanity. I was born to protect, but now I've lost all the means I once had to fulfill that purpose. So I suppose protecting isn't something I can really talk about anymore. Perhaps my end should be the same as the others of my kind. Buried in some cold scrapyard, quietly forgotten.
Don't say that! We'll get you out of the hollow. And once we do, we'll find someone to fix you up.
It's been far too long. I doubt anyone in New Eridu even remembers my model ever existed, let alone how to repair one. Still, thank you for saying that.
Your model sounds very powerful.
Perhaps because we were too pricey to maintain. Our failure rate was also much higher than other. I'm proof of both. My memory, combat, and even speech modules have all suffered varying. Technically, I should have been scrapped long ago. Yet, somehow... But I've got nowhere else to go. So I just wandered...
It's okay. You can come... Oh, right. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Guang, but you can call me Guang. This is my junior, Wise. We're disciples from Yunquei Summit. Right. You mentioned abnormal.
As a combat Bangbu, I'm quite sensitive to changes in my surroundings. Recently, I've noticed that it seems to cling to a strange type of white flower, even causing it to mutate. Unfortunately, I was attacked by ethereals before I could observe what the flower...
White flowers and abnormal miasma. Miss Zhao,
There are plenty of those white flowers nearby. If it's convenient for you, we can head over to that watchtower. It should be the highest...
That's a great idea.
Ok.
I didn't think the Qingming sword could do something like that.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Ok, es una baliza, me parece excelente.
That figure. It's my brother. He really is here.
Wait, over there. Miss Zhao's surrounded by a ton of ethereals.
As expected, there's a ton of those weird... Miss Zhao was just chased by a whole bunch of ethereals out of sight. But if we go now...
You decide. Whatever you choose.
Thank you. I've decided. I want to help Miss S for my brother. At least now we know he's okay. For now, we just can't ignore a friend in danger.
I knew you'd say that.
Okay.
Don't worry. You made the right decision.
Toma. Las consumidas sirves para ejecutar la técnica.
This one looks like trouble.
In the sky! I'm sensing a weird aura of miasma from it. Familiar somehow, but... No. Now isn't the time to be thinking about that. We still need to hurry and help Miss Zhao. Finally! The last of them.
No time to waste. We've got to go help Miss Zhao.
Another one of those obstacles. I'm leaving it to you, Junior.
Ah.
Perfect! You've already handled those ethereals.
Volveré.
The blade knows my heart.
Chao.
Miss Zhao, are you alright? Are you hurt?
Wait, don't tell me you came here because you were worried about me.
We saw you surrounded by a ton of ethereals from the watchtower. I got so worried we ran straight here.
Yeah. We caught sight of her brother earlier, but Xiaoguang gave up chasing him to come help you instead.
I didn't need rescuing, but fine. Since our original deal was that you'd help me with the investigation, seems you're keeping your word. And I like that. And who's this Bangbu?
Oh, this is Luck Spring. We met it on the way. It said it's kind of broken, so it's been wandering around here alone.
Hello, Miss Zhao. I'm fairly familiar with this area. Maybe I can be in exchange. I hope you can take me out of...
A little Bangbu wandering around a place this dangerous alone, huh? That's pretty interesting.
You flatter me. But you're right. I'm not quite like the usual Bangbu. My combat instincts far exceed theirs, even with my body damaged. My memory core still carries the memory of every battle I fought. That's probably the reason I've managed to survive in a plate.
Either way, back to business. I just scouted the area.
So you also felt... I'm assuming this is...
I've also been mulling
Vamos a
that
ir
right.
adelantando un poquito.
Lex mutate. If this little bang... I have a feeling that this all has something to do with the creator.
A ver, se da cuenta de que se encuentra bien, pero parece que tenemos oficinas contra sobre este momento. Son atacados de una gran cantidad de seres interiores aquí.
Right here.
These ethereals are all soaked in the stench of abnormal miasma. It looks like the Qingming sword is resonating with them. We should look into this.
Weren't you here to find your brother? What, giving up on him already?
Huh? I already know my brother's safe. That's good enough for me. For now, I have other things to do. Radiant cloud. Let's head to where the ethereals are coming from. I can feel it. The Qingming sword is guiding me.
So you're not just some dainty little princess. You're much more capable than I thought.
Thank you. Mind and body as one.
Wait, is that Miss Carol? What's she doing here?
Carol,
I see.
what?
You want to make them descend. I'll do it. As long as they succeed, I'll join you in that audience before then. Now is the most opportune moment, even if it means staining my hands with blood.
That was an illusion formed by my...
Yes, that was my teacher, Miss Carol. But why would her illusion appear here?
There are quite a few similar phantoms around here. I've seen several
Voy a coger agua
myself.
mientras ellos siguen hablando.
From what I've observed, they're remnants of the people who were once here. Their shapes and voices have been preserved by the miasma in some peculiar way, which allows us to see what's left of them even now.
I've heard miasma can preserve images of people. Looks like it's true after all. There's just no way to tell when that actually happened.
So your teacher has been here before?
I don't really know. I couldn't completely make sense of
Volví,
what she
volví,
was
volví,
saying.
volví.
The one your teacher mentioned must be the creator, right? Seems like she knew about this creator a long, long time ago. And your teacher kinda sounded like Miss Sarah from the Exaltists. She wanted the creator to descend.
Based on everything we've seen so far, the creator's descent would cause a catastrophe. There's no way my teacher would want that. Something's definitely...
You really believe in your teacher that much? People are the most unpredictable, untrustworthy creatures in the world.
I don't think so. Junior Wise knows his teacher far better than some illusion repeating a few random words. If we can't even trust the ones closest to us, what else is there that we can put our trust into?
Ourselves. And only ourselves.
Huh?
It's nothing. Anyway, based on the clues, I think we can be certain now. There's an abnormal miasma in Lemnian Hollow that's causing it to the anomaly you and Dylan.
So,
it means a terrifying tsunami is coming. Quite
Sorry, I actually meant to ask earlier. This creator you've been...
The creator is the being worshipped by the Exaltists. They treat it like a god, believing it can give them power and create a whole new world. From what we've gathered, this creator is very likely...
I see. So you're talking about the same creator I know of. I've also heard stories about the Exaltists. Sadly, I've lost my combat capabilities now.
You've already been a huge help, though. You're really familiar with the area?
Sorry to interrupt this touching moment, but to prevent the worst from happening, we'd better hurry and find those mutated...
Right. The Qingming Sword's resonance is growing stronger alongside the presence of abnormal miasma.
A ver, eco del que desciende.
I
Wow.
sense strong abnormal miasma. It's very likely that the special white flower we're looking for is right there.
Vamos a ver,
So
solo
many
misión
white
principal, solo misión
flowers
principal,
here.
solo misión principal, no me puedes distraer.
The white flowers are turning black?
Wow.
Watch out!
So this is the mutation caused by the abnormal miasma. The white flowers completely turned black. They look even more dangerous now.
Forget the flowers. The abnormal miasma on these ethereals is even stronger than before.
Breaking all illusions!
Let's handle this with caution.
Let's hurry up and check those black flowers.
A ver, estas relaciones están ganando constantemente, mismo no malo por sentido. Fuerte, creo que pienso que hemos encontrado. Los negros no tardarían mucho en sufrir de corrupción, tan su cuerpo como su mente sufrirían un daño terrible.
She shouldn't be drawing on the Qingming Sword's power. What's wrong? You look so surprised. My dear Junior.
You're not Xiaoguang?
I told you, right? I am her. The part of her she's been trying so... If you forget again, I might have to make sure the next memory sticks a little... No. I said no, and I meant it. If you touch that sword again, we'll both... Fine. You win. But we won't do it again.
Wait.
You could say that. Sometimes I can feel her, but I do what I can to make sure we blood as the bond. soul as the vow. Be gone!
Esto es energía, se notan clases.
That girl was your other?
I'm not completely sure. Maybe it's...
What? You knew
Sorry. I did know about her, yes. Sometimes I can even sense what she's doing. But that night, she just appeared out of nowhere. I didn't know how to explain, so I just pretended I'm really, really sorry.
It's all right. What worries me more is the Qingming sword. She just used its power.
Actually, it was my idea, too. I thought, she thought it'd be safer if she were the one to do it instead of me. And it's true. She did use the sword's power, but I didn't feel anything at all.
Even so...
I know!
Sorry to interrupt, but I feel like I should...
Yeah, I felt it too.
Brother?
El brother. Están haciendo la misma que los gemelos.
I think I see something over there. Did Senior Ye leave it?
Free as disguise.
Me encanta el Shiyuan y el Shingon para ti. Abrir el sobre. Te veo que no les entiende volver a encontrarme. Sé que han venido por mí, pero sintiéndolo mucho aún no puedo verlo, especialmente a ti, Shingon. Pero a veces, cuando las tinieblas te manchan, no puedes volver a limpiarte. No quiero que veas obligado frente a la cruel verdad antes de estar bien preparado. Pero como sea, debes darte cuenta de que la espada Kimi no es un símbolo de gloria, sino una dentadura que está destinada a devorarte. En cuanto a ti, hermano Wai, sé que eres una persona digna de confianza. Por eso te encomiendo a mi hermana pequeña, pero no puedes protegerla. Que protejas a la única familia que tengo. Hablando a mí. Y a ver si regreso algún día, pero quiero buscar la única posibilidad de destruir esa atadura. Perdónenme por no reunirme con ustedes antes de encontrar ese milagro. Yeshua.
Do you think Senior Ye left this letter to tell us something? But it feels so...
Brother, I don't know why he's doing this. In his eyes, I'm still that immature, but I have grown up. I've gotten stronger. Sorry, I didn't mean to start...
If Senior Ye really wanted to... maybe...
You're right. He must have his reasons.
You really do just trust people that
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. It's just a common trait of greenhouse. Let's hope he's someone worth trusting then.
Reboot. Data corrupted. Data corrupted. Data corrupted.
Oh no. Looks like Lockspring's gotten worse.
We've pretty much wrapped up. I got something on the ebb. Too bad none of it is. Let's go. I'll leave. As expected of a All right, let's go over what Lemnian Hollow is indeed. Though it has
those mutated black
Correct. You said no. That shouldn't be possible. Theoretically, they can only survive inside the hollow.
¿Dónde, hombre? ¿Cómo? Ah, esta es la cosa nueva. Oh, ok. Bueno, mi película servirá. Estos mayorcitos sí, güey, me estoy quedando dormido. ¿Sabes por qué? Y no había considerado eso en un rato. Es que se me acabó el colirio. Mejor duerme. Sí, de hecho, justo eso iba a decir. Voy a dejar el directo aquí. Porque me empecé a sentir súper cansado de golpe. Y no estás en edad de estar hasta tan tarde. Entonces necesito abuela. O sea, sí, probablemente. No, más que nada es que no tengo la cosa de los ojos. Siento súper secos los ojos. Reparación de Mister nivel 2. No puedo leer, güey. En fin. A ver, solo voy a reclamemos esto que me lo dieron aquí. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo aquí por ahora porque en serio me está molestando los ojos. Mañana acabo la historia. Tal vez haga directo temprano, pero no estoy seguro si es que hago. Sería solo para acabar esto. Ah, mira, aquí volvió el NPC. Huh. Al parecer no podía activar el evento sin eso. Ya. A ver, según yo, aquí solo se habla con ellos. Igual se desharía la...
So what you're saying
acabaría
is,
la...
no one can reach the High Preceptor at all?
este pedacito del arco. Reciben una reprimenda por parte del... Sí, viejo cagado. Pero, ¿y eso? ¿Por?
You said I looked nice in this outfit last time, so... let's go check out the market now.
Ah, chale. Se activó un evento.
Xiaoguang, you seem to love sweets. I've heard the tongsui shop here is pretty good. Why don't we give it a try?
That sounds nice. I hope they have
Que la
some
niña se arregló, por lo menos hay
desserts.
que irle
I really love those.
manejando así poquito.
No need to stress too much. Let's take a breather. Getting to know Phylum Heights is part of protecting it too.
Ya basta. Pastel de osamanito. Échate agua desde los ojos y... No puedo.
Oh.
Te estoy estancando más. Ya, desactívate.
This direction. Where are you taking me?
It's a nice place. You'll see soon enough. Nice spot, right? I stumbled upon it by accident. It's the best place in all of Phylum Heights to watch the sunset.
Wow. It's so beautiful. It feels like a living painting.
No puedo mover la cámara por si acaso.
Just looking at it makes me happy. Come to think of it, I've never really taken a good look at Phylum Heights before. I didn't realize it was this breathtaking. It'd be such a shame if this were to disappear.
Así es,
Actually,
Lina.
I have something I want to share with you as well, Junior.
¿Qué
It's the
es?
osmanthus cake we made together. I saved a little just for you.
Oh, there's still some osmanthus cake left? I thought it was all sold out.
Yeah, this was from the first test batch, so I kept it.
Actually, I've been wanting to try it ever since I caught that sweet osmanthus scent earlier. Don't mind if I do.
What do you think? How does it taste?
It's even better than before. No wonder business was booming. You're really good at making desserts, Xiaoguang. If I had to say, it's still a little too sweet. But that's no big deal.
I probably added too much sugar. I'll make sure to— Oh, right! I should let everyone at Yunquai Summit try it too. I'll make some more once we're back at Swabian Temple. I wonder if Miss Zhao—
I heard Dylan say that Miss Zhao prefers meat.
Oh, really? Then—
Wow, Xiaoguang. It feels like you...
It's how I kept myself occupied when I'd love for you to try my cooking too. But I gotta figure out all your preferences and taste.
Listo.
It's getting late. Time to head back.
Yeah. Bien, justo. Y se acaba entonces, creo
Come
que
to
la...
think of it, Xiaoguang's
Este
osmanthus
pensé.
cakes have always been...
¡Ya basta! Déjame cortar la maldita misión.
Hey, Xiaoguang. What's...
I'm fine. It's just, I felt so happy earlier today. So everyone in Phylum Heights seems happy too. That's wonderful. Wise.
Go ahead. I'll tell you...
What if? It's just a what if, okay? What if we knew an abyss was ahead? Should we still keep going? Sorry, it's a weird question, right? I just had a nightmare where I felt...
I'd actually like to answer. When I was really little, there was this cliff near where I used to play a lot. I used to love leaning over the edge just to look down. The bottom was filled with these colorful flowers. I loved those bright and colorful flowers, but the cliff was high, and honestly, I was terrified of falling. But thankfully, nothing happened. The ground below was just a soft patch of grass. My butt hurt a little, but that was all. And I finally got to see those flowers up close. I remembered that for years, thinking I'd just gotten lucky. But when I went back there as an adult, I realized that cliff was barely even a hill. Just a dirt slope I'd totally exaggerated as a kid. Sometimes, what we think is a bottomless abyss, in hindsight. So if you ever feel uncertain, just keep moving forward. Things could turn out to be different than you expected.
I get it now. Thank you.
Huh? What'd you just say?
I said thank you. And sorry, I'm all grown up now, and I still get scared by nightmares about falling.
Don't worry. I'll catch you. Don't be fooled by how I look. Ever since I joined Rinquai Summit, I've actually been secretly training a lot. Catching you is no problem at all.
Momento drama.
So next time you have that nightmare, just remember, no matter what happens, I'll be there to catch you. You won't...
Junior. Okay, I won't be afraid. When I have that nightmare again, I know you'll be there. I believe you'll catch me. I know that as long as you're by my side, I can... Actually...
Y que bien, se volvió blanco. Oh, no.
We meet again, my dear Junior.
You? Again?
What's this reaction? Do you like her better? Too bad. I'm all you've got right now. You wanted to know what's been bothering her, right? Let me tell you. The secret of the Qingming sword. Inside the Qingming sword, there are two mysterious forces, both equally powerful. The two are constantly battling. Think of them as two duelists locked in an end. When two people fight that long, they start damaging everything around them. Judging by the power of those two forces, if they ever broke free, the outcome could be a catastrophe on par with the fall of the old self. What do we usually do in this situation? We bring in a third party, a mediator, someone to keep things from falling apart. The third presence maintains the balance, absorbs the overflowing energy, and ensures the world outside remains safe. And this is precisely why that third person gains unmatched power.
Wait, you don't mean...
You're smart. I bet you've already figured that's correct. Every wielder of the Qingming sword is that mediator. The true nature of the Qingming sword's power is built on sacrifice. Each sword wielder gives up their life, their strength to contain those two raging forces, to shield the outside world from being affected. In other words, without the sword wielder to bear that burden, the rest of the world would pay. So no, Xiaoguang will never, because that would mean, how could little Miss Perfect, always so eager to protect everyone, have the heart to just walk away and let it all burn? She'd rather break herself than let anyone else get hurt. Because it's a secret. Not all they ever do is repeat the same empty words. Find the next wielder for the sword. That's why I told you before. The more noble the excuse, it's not the kind of truth you can share with everyone, right? The so-called hero from the very beginning?
But why?
Because I want you to save me. I'm asking for your help. Your precious Senior Xiaoguang will want to save everyone. But I want to live. I don't care about other people's lives. Just as the only way to save us is to stop her from using the Qingming sword's power. Of course, if you could convince her to give up the sword. You'll help me, won't you? If not for me, then for your sweet Senior Xiaoguang.
I'll bring it up to her when I get the chance.
Complete trust and respect, huh? Fine, I'll admit it. Right now, you're dangerously charming. Which is precisely the problem. She loves you, you know. The same way she loves Yixuan, her brother, and all her precious. But love is a curse, a trap. Something love will be the... Oopsie, seems like I've said too much. Anyway, to show my sincerity about asking for your help, I'll answer one. So, tell me, my dear June.
I've always wanted to ask, what exactly is your relationship with Xiaoguang?
You've seen the dark-haired Ye Shiyuan, right? I was the same. But, unlike my brother and his other self, because Ye Shengguang never wanted to just be the perfect Qingming sword keeper, I'm that side of her. The part that's wild, human. I'm her instincts. Surprised, huh? Humans are so good at turning what they don't. Too bad I'm neither divine. If being sacrificed is no one gets to decide my... Well then, I suppose until next time.
Vaya. sí, sí, creo que por fin. Sí, porque me devolvieron a mi personaje, así que... Entonces supondría, en términos prácticos, yo debería poder hacer esto. Y con esto se acabaría esta parte del capítulo.
Thank goodness I remembered. I'd hate to let Junior down.
Ya, ahí. Vamos a dejarlo hasta aquí. No puedo más. No puedo más. Así que nos vemos mañana, temprano probablemente, para acabar la historia. Y después seguimos con Hades. Así que bye.
Ya es hora de que nos despidamos, amigos.